And we're back with another episode of Let's Play Lost Odyssey. I'm your host, the RPG guy, and yeah, we made it. Now, we're going to go back to the ancient ruins in just a moment, but there's some stuff I want to do first. Just not specific stuff, I just want to do this really quick, because it won't really let us do it until, you know, something specific happens. Of course. And that specific thing that happens is that they show us this. And then we'll be back in control. Got burned, huh? Oh, but what about their love triangle? Or their love parallel? Their love line? I don't know. So, yeah. Some they're speaking. It's just really hard to hear them. See, that's what's one of the issues. Sometimes you can hear them, sometimes you can't, and then sometimes they're not talking at all. You have to read the. I'd have to read the dialogue, and it's just one of those weird issues of like, wait, what? Ooh, huh? And thus we make it to other side. Ooh. So now we're actually in the inner sea instead of the outer sea. But don't worry, your pretty little heads. It's not a big deal. As now we have access not just to the world map, but literally anywhere we want to go. That's not Numara. So anywho, now we can fast travel, like I said, pretty much anywhere. And we've got some stuff to do. Now, the thing that we're doing here at the Ancient Ruins, we can actually do because the enemy presented itself and did what we needed it to do, which was steal the Truki talisman from us. So now we're actually going to go and do, again, pretty much what we did in the Ice Canyon, which is find the kind of the Truki Lord or Truki whatever, and for lack of a better term, beat it within an inch of its life and take back what rightfully belongs to us while getting something new. But it's one of those easier said than done kind of things, because it's kind of far in here, but it makes the trip worth it because I believe there's also a treasure hunt all the way in the very back end of the area, so yay. Yay for that. The only negative, again, I stand by what I said. The negative is still we gotta negotiate this area again. And actually both areas, and then we gotta walk all the way out of here. So there might be some cutting out of that just because it's mundane and relatively pointless. And knowing me, I'm doing it the hard way as I do everything, so but we'll see in due course, of course. As we have a freaking angry Tasmanian devil. Should be able to take him. Not when you miss, Tolton. All because of Tolton. All because of him being a giant idiot.
It's not in my nature to lose.
For some reason, I get an achievement. Alright. The thing is it doesn't matter which path you take, all the roads will lead you pretty much to the end area of this open space, so it's not like you're gonna get stuck and not be able to continue through here. And this is a good reason to come back and do this right away, because you remember one of the two paths. In my case, I remember one of the two paths. I forget what that does. My concern is that it fast travels us out of here, and I don't want to do that, per se. You know what? Fuck it. We'll check it. I don't remember what the travel thingy does, or the little symbol does. So we'll check it out against my better judgment. And I really should check what they're learning, because I think whatever they're working on with Tolton is done while we're here, you know? There it is. Thank God, Tolton. Thought you were going to fail me again. Alright, really quick. We'll use Cook's Delicious Healing. And let's see here. What's done? Twin Cross is done. We need to find something else to put on people. Really nothing to put there. And then skill wise, I gotta keep them going. Okay. And when Tolton's pretty much done with everybody, except for the auto barrier thingy, because we can learn that through Royal Gear, and auto shield, we'll take out Tolton, put Set back in. As far as I'm concerned. And yeah, it's going to be them learning the double stuff for the most part, unless there's something else they need to learn. All right, fuck it. The word of the day. And again, we're still looking for that specialty enemy too. So that's the other reason why I'm just gonna avoid, fast traveling and doing stuff in the dungeon if possible. We still need to find an enemy to steal my money. Ugh. Well, that's the stuff of nightmares. There's wind back there, so... let's do it. I also need to put composite level 3 on Sarah now that she's got it mastered. Before I forget. Nice miss there, Tolton. Right.
I can't afford to lose.
Because nobody learns anything, because it all requires 10. Okay, we're level 2 versus... level 3. Take the free healing. Don't really need anything else. Okay, so we are looking for a big old asshole who stole our stuff, who's hanging out, I believe, in one of these rooms. So we may have to kind of wander through here once or twice, taking the different paths or backtracking, however we need to in order to find the little bastard. I think I'm doing this wrong. Ah, there he is. There he is, little peckerdoodle. But we got to get down there. As you can see, slowly we get there. There he is. Time to die, friend. You there, halt. Why have you come to my palace? Did this foul creature just say something to us? I am the queen of the Truki tribe, the ruler of this very land. Son whom is how dare you show your faces here after stealing our tribe's treasure? This thing talking about your treasure, I don't have the slightest clue about it. I'll not be tricked by your deceit. Surely you know of the Truki talisman, the great symbol of our fellowship. So let's talk to him again. Cannot escape from my grasp, even I know you snuck into this place to steal my treasure, a foolish mistake, and also your last. Wait, what? This thing keeps blabbering nonsense in my direction. What the hell does it want? Silence, the talisman my people have returned to me is the undeniable proof of your guilt. Troops assemble, show this rabble the strength of our fellowship. Looks like we're gonna have to fight our way out of this one. Indeed. And it's a pretty nasty fight because they did steal some other stuff from us, and the damage that this one attack they have that it will do is massive. So it's gonna be some big damage. So really quick, let's equip stuff that actually will work really well against them, which would be water-based stuff. So let's grab that. You know what? No. We have better. Something more specific. There we go. You, sir, can take that other... The water one that's not a stream ring, because we need all the damage we can get, and you're not going to give it to me, really. So, bam. Not in the way that we want it. Same deal with you. Let's get you a stream ring. Pop this for safety. And it's using our items against us, of course. Little bastards. Die. And this is what I was afraid of. Ooh, that's a give. $2,000 damage. That means he can one-shot pretty much anyone except Kime and Seth if Seth weren't already down. So we need to make an effort to get her back up quick, fast, and in a hurry. Okay, let me see here. Die. I don't think any of that's gonna work. Do it again. Don't care. Tastes like healing. Tastes like death prevention. We'll put up buffs next round. Actually, screw that. Let's just start attacking. Ah, it's almost dead anyway. Screw it. Bring it. Time to die. Woo! And we get what we came here for, yeah! And everybody learned something to some degree. Okay. Not everybody, but whatever. It's done. Our talisman is back, yet it was not able to bring us victory. And is this the extent of our fellowship? Just hold a moment. Would you... I have no idea what you're talking about, but you must know of the tricky talisman. With my own hands, I granted this talisman as a symbol of fellowship to a sorcerer who fought by our side long ago. It's been centuries and the sorcerer has yet to return, but our fellowship never fades, and you fools try to take it away from him. Centuries. I hate to break it to you, but he's got to be dead by now, bro. This monster must have been waiting for the sorcerer's return since the time when this place was thriving with people. My queen, it is possible that your dear friend has already passed away. The people of this world do not live for so long, I'm afraid. Eyes, you conspire to deceive me again. She's telling the truth. Go outside and see for yourself. The nation's been in ruins for centuries. So then, my friends, I know my friend is no longer alive. I shall place my trust in you then, humans. I have no reason to hate you any longer. Farewell. Oh, she's gone. She's been waiting for centuries. Even if the sadness fades, the loneliness will still be there. It's a fate shared by anyone who outlives another. We'd better get moving too. Stolen items recovered. Because, yeah. Okay. Let's recover ourselves. May as well give him something to work on. Okay, and they're still working on their stuff. Still got a lot to learn here. Grab that. And she's done, right? So, Tolton learned power hit. Alright, let's move. And up, and away. We'll grab that. And we get goodies. Yay. So, with gear for Mac, that is substantially better than what he's got. I'll give him that for now anyway. We can take the stream rings and kind of redistribute as we needed to. Okay, so now what we need to do is run into the money enemy and pretty much get our money stolen. Again, easier said than done, and this can take a while because you're looking for a very specific battle. So I'm going to go and just run around into fights until we run into one, to be fair, because like I said, it's random how easy it is to run into this fight. Or rather, how hard. So, anyway, so give me a few minutes to get this sorted out, or however long it takes, because we need to just get this done while we're here. I don't want to wait too long and have to do this later and come all the way back here, or anywhere for that matter, and have to deal with it again. So, that way we can just knock it out. So, yay. Alright, so I got them to steal from me. So let's get out of here. Which means I'm gonna probably have to walk all the way out of here. So let me just go ahead and leave the dungeon here, and then we'll go and deal with the rest of it. Alright, so we are out of the Great Ancient Ruins, as we are now gonna head to the Terrace Cave. And since they did steal from us some gold, we should get a very specific set of conditions here that would make this trip different than the last one. And here it is. You can see it. Well, what do we got here? And what we're doing is we're following this trail. As goofy as this is. Theoretically, we don't have to pick this up, but I want to. I'm that much of a penny pitcher, as you can clearly see. That also helps too, because it slows me down, and makes sure we don't bypass what we're looking for here, and go, in other words, end up going the wrong way because we're not paying attention to what we're doing. Now what could be here? So this is a different enemy, but this is how we get our money back. But we also get something else for this as well. Use wind, so we'll use fire. It's okay. Not a problem. Though annoying as it is. Time to die, buddy. And there it is. Tolton levels, which is always good. And Tolton Lur's complete defense. We get another backyard thingy, which is what we really came here for. Tolton Lur's complete defense. We get a ton of gold. And yeah. And he left the money and he stole and ran off somewhere. So you can see he didn't steal that much. But we are now pretty well off. Yay. I don't know why I'm using such strong spells, but whatever. Doesn't matter. So, now that we're done with that, we can officially skedaddle from here as far as I'm concerned. And whatnot. So let me go ahead and get us out of this dungeon. There's no reason for us to really stay here any longer. Unless we get money stolen again in the future, to the point where we need to come back and collect it. Because, yeah, there's just no point. Right? Because we sorted this out. Alright, so we are back on the overworld map here, and let us go ahead and turn in the quest that we did that we picked up at Grandstaff Construction Base and finally get that stuff done. And then we'll go and we'll do another side quest. I know, so many side quests, it's insane. And whatnot, amongst other things. Alright, let's knock this out while we're here. So, it's pretty much just collecting goodies, which, who doesn't like goodies? So we're going to come in here. Yep, completion is in my sight. My most sincere thanks for your part in my greatest research project. Here's your reward, take it. I must now begin the experiment immediately. Farewell for now. Okay, so that's done. And pretty much we need to go turn the other one in. Out of the way. And running. To here. And was it you? Installed a gauge by the magic location, right? Thank you. Now we can track magic power far more accurately. You've provided a major service for us. Please take this in exchange. Thank you. You're welcome, good sir. Alright, let's skedaddle. And let's now go to probably the other big area we need to check out for a while before we need to move the story along, which will be the... Here it is. Old Sorceress Mansion. Now, there's a couple of things we can do here, specifically two. One of them relatively simple, and then the other one relatively hard. And I do say her because it is rough. Sorry, I like dogs. So this is where Mom was born. She used to talk about this place all the time. Really? But there's something scary about this place. Duh, dummy. It's been abandoned, so of course it's that way. So sorry. Oh, don't worry. It's completely true. It used to be such a nice place. Sorry, is it alright if we go in for a moment? There's a poetry notebook of mine that should still be somewhere inside. It's just a simple notebook, but I want to keep it close since it contains the very first song Lyram sung for me. Must be the same song that Mom always sings to us. I bet that's the one. I'll go look for it too. Kime, you don't mind, do you? Not at all. Alright, so the way that this is going to be here is, number one, we need to take Tolton out for this. It's for the greater good. We'll put in Cook in the back row. And we will equip upon her a very specific... Wait a minute, what the hell? Did I not agree to it? I did not agree to it. There we go. So let's move. And I want to equip a very specific piece of gear on her. Which is a status resistance here. There we go. And we're moving. Now, I'm not going to set up our immortal characters quite yet. Let's just go through here and do what we need to do, per se. It looks like all the monsters are gone now. This place was full of them. A long time ago, I heard some people explain that the monsters were attracted to the gloomy energy here. I see. My inner feelings must have lured them all here, and then they hurt everyone. You shouldn't think of it that way. It seems that the monsters have departed. What further proof do you need that the negative energy is gone from your body? I suppose you're right. After all, I wouldn't be here today without all of you. I hope you all understand how much I appreciate what you've done for me. Yay. So let's keep moving. As we run. And if we look carefully, we'll grab this, which is always awesome. And let's go ahead and equip that on somebody now. There. Get people working on stuff. Got to be relevant. Down we go. Now, let's get set up here. What we want to do here is go in and let me think. As far as what we need here, let's go with anti-blind. Don't need that. We'll go with anti-sleep. Don't care about that anymore. Let's go with anti-paralysis. Don't care about anti-curse. Anti-free. We don't need to steal anything. So anti... Terror. Anti-colon. Not that I think that he can do it, but of what we need to put on, that's probably the scarier thing. Okay, same kind of setup too for her. It's pretty. Oops, not anti-curse. We can live with curse. It's everything else that we don't want, excluding seal. Terror. We technically don't need the black-white magic either. So, you know what? Let's throw in anti-curse. We have casters for that. We can always put it back on later. Anti-sleep. Anti-curse. Anti-blind. And anti-colon long. I don't care about the rest. Similar deal here. This is a little trickier, though. We're going to take out... I should be very careful with what we take out here. Because, yeah, we want all magic available to us. And the reduced casting time. We don't need casting support. So we don't care about blind. Ooh, crap. I did not put anti-darkness on people, did I? That's a must as well. How did I miss that? You know what? We'll keep curse. Take off auto MP recovery for this fight. And a lot of prep that goes into this. Well, see, I don't remember this being this crazy. You know what? I think I'm overreacting here. We'll leave it at that. Just put anti-darkness there. Leave everything else that's on. Okay, I think I'm overdoing it a bit, but let's see what happens. Because there is concentrated rage coming our way. can feel a vast negative energy here. Why is there a monster like this here? This power, no, this feeling. Is it sadness? Is it the product of my own sadness? Sarah, calm down. This monster's feeding on sadness. All we've got to do is destroy it here, right? We'll help out too, right, Kime? Yeah, of course. Thank you, everyone. Okay, let's go. So, we have to use... Yeah, so that's fine. Like, you have to use them. And let's do it.
Looks like we got a good chance.
Not much to really say about this fight other than we need to be rather careful with how we deal with it. I believe... I want to say this enemy is wind-based, so let's go into here and go for our strongest fire rings. When I find the darn things, here we go. And then let's go ahead and do Generata. Let's do Barricadus. And Shieldus just because. Time to do some big damage. That's an attack that's pretty bad. Ooh. As you can clearly see. Again, this is a tough fight, so hopefully we do okay here. Let's do... Let's do that on Seth. And then let's do this on Seth. Man, that sucked. That sucked too. I'm helping myself here with failure attacks. Nice. Not nice. We don't have the means to protect from that, by the way. So, yeah, that's going to be a problem. Nice crit. And he's down. Because of our high levels and how well prepared we are, that worked out really well for us. If you are under-leveled, under-skilled, and under-prepared, this battle is a bitch. And again, with the achievements. Oh, you know what it is? The last time I played this, I was on Scotty's, Two Hotties, or Scotticus's Xbox 360. This Xbox 360 was actually donated to the channel. So that really helps. That would explain why we're getting achievements. And not all of them. For some weird reason. So this is the notebook Sarah's looking for. Nice. Yes, that's it. The monster was carrying it. No wonder we couldn't find it. It could be that the emotions buried inside the book were strong enough to attract the monsters here. I'm glad you found it, Sarah. Yes, thank you, everyone. So, yeah, it's one of the uber bosses of the game. Not an uber boss per se, but definitely one of the trickier ones because of what he can do. And this is obviously a weapon for our good buddy Ced. Absorb fire. Now that would be nice. And I know she doesn't have fireproof, so... Oh, it wasn't fireproof I took off of her. And I think she's pretty much done as well, so... She got nothing from that fight because she died at it. Which is fine. That's going to happen every once in a blue moon. We're going to have those kinds of incidents where death is just what happens. But anywho, let's get out of here. Get back to the world map for our free healing. And if I'm not mistaken, we should probably bring in Tolton or Sed. I'm going to bring in Tolton, actually, because we don't need Cook in here for the time being. Not really. So it goes back to a leveling thing. As you can see, Cook is already 49. So no reason for her to really be in right now. 50 being a goal that we want to achieve with our characters at some point. Just not yet. Do. Alright, so now we are out of here. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to make a save, because saving is your friend. Especially after that nonsense. And we're going to head to Namara Atoll, because we can actually head there. So let's do that. And two things kind of are going to come from this. There's the inner sea that we have not explored yet, right? And there's still a whole bunch of things for us to find down there as long as we stay up against the wall. I'll show you the primary big one. There's a seed down there that we want to make sure that we get. Because if we don't get it, rage is going to induce. Or rage will incur. Well, whatever. I will become enraged. Be careful, everyone. This is the home of the Holy Beast that's been protecting this area. Holy Beast, I don't think anything's nearby. The Holy Beast prefers not to show itself in front of people, but I can summon it with the sound of my harp. The Holy Beast existed before magic, even before Namara was founded, in an age when swords and shields decided the fate of nations. Is the Holy Beast scary? Oh no, it's a majestic, beautiful creature. I have not met him in a long time, ever since my memories were sealed. But the Holy Beast has always been here protecting mankind. Everyone should be on their best behavior. You got it. Wow, in that case, I'd sure like to meet this Holy Beast. I imagine you would. I haven't seen him in a while myself. Would you like to pay a visit? Don't worry, it's not going to be something we're going to be dealing with at the moment. Though we will be coming back here to deal with something else. So... what's the best way to deal with this is really... where's the ports in here? Yeah, let's start here. So, let us go ahead and sink to the ocean floor. And let's see here. So we want to pretty much traverse this inner sea to find what we need. And really, again, the one thing that is necessary to find is this seed right here. Everything else are just consumable items. And whether you find that to be relevant or important is really up to you. But again, it's the same strategy as before. You notice I just kind of keep near the edges, and if I see something off in the distance as such, we grab it. Again, making this a rather simple hunt. The one thing I will say is that while you're under here, make sure that once you've kind of found everything there is to find, the story continues if we head to Namara, right? So there's no reason to head there quite yet. There's still a lot of other stuff for us to technically do. And what I would suggest doing instead is that we're at a point now that we have, number one, we have access to Damara Atoll, which means that we can start like power leveling the set. We can start power leveling Tolton and Sed the rest of the way we kind of want them to go, leveling wise, making them far more versatile and relevant. Which I think is a big deal. Getting that sorted and squared away. And then from there, it's continuing the storyline in order to get access to more secret things. But the big thing I would say coming up is getting Sed to, I would say about 38 would be good. And if we're struggling to do it, we can always go to to some of the side dungeons, like the cave where we found or got our gold back. I'm starting to forget names now, and we could level up characters kind of the rest of the way there, and do stuff like that. Just as a heads up, because again, by doing that, it allows us to get access to a really, really good option. And that option, you might be wondering, you might be wondering, what is that option? Is there's actually a skill that said learns, I think, at 48 or 47, and it's triple accessory. Not that would have helped us a lot sooner, right? While we were learning all the royal stuff and pretty much anything else for that matter. But the reality of it is we didn't have access to it, so since we didn't have access to it, there's no point in crying over spilt milk. But being able to put 3 accessories on our immortals allows them to have multiple skills on during boss fights while having their skills sorted out in their skill slots. So that's kind of the major, in my opinion, or perk of going about it in that fashion. So just my 2 cents on that. As opposed to other sense that can be made from that observation. But yeah, that's really what I recommend doing, 1000%, as far as leveling goes. And if you get tired of doing and dealing with the leveling thing, I mean, you can continue as is pretty much. But like I said, it just makes sense to get characters as close to 50 as possible, just because that's kind of the last set of levels where the characters start learning things. In other words, they don't really learn. How to describe it? They don't learn too many skills more. I'm trying to remember. I think one character learns something at 52, but 50 is a good place to be because you can't really get much higher than that anyway. And once characters have access to all of their skills, that means the immortals can learn it, and that's my kind of my validation for why it should be done. As you can see, we're making a nice big victory lap here. Not victory lap, but we've pretty much traversed all the inner sea that we can do. So there it is. Let's go ahead and head back towards Numara Atoll, because that is where a lot of that's going to be. So this is a great place for us to stop for right now. So I want to thank you guys for stopping by. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/JackTardStudios, all one word. For more live gaming action, and you can watch all my other stuff on this channel. If you want to contribute to the channel and improve it, you're welcome to donate. We have donation links in the description. You can subscribe on the Twitch channel. All kinds of ways you can do it. You can even subscribe for free if you have Twitch Prime. All kinds of ways to help support the channel and help it grow and help it be better and better. Every chance we can make it, get it to grow and be successful. So yeah. So anyway, you can clearly see I don't care about teaching the mortal stuff right now as much as I care about getting these characters to level 50 or level 40, at least get set to 48 as far as I'm concerned. Our characters, as far as they're laid out, their settings are going to change a little bit. I'm going to try to teach them. Again, and what are we leveling off of? Silver Colons. What did you think? We're going to be leveling off of those enemy types and whatnot. So, anywho, all of that good stuff. So, when we come back, we'll be continuing the storyline with a big upgrade to everything going on as far as the storyline goes. And then after that, it's going to be kind of more world exploring and stuff like that to clean up other things that become available to us once we get a chance. So anyway, again, thanks for stopping by, guys. We'll see you guys next time.